On the table, LEGO Technic has Monster Jam. Hi guys, it's Grave Dan over at Squirrel Stampede, and we are looking at two of the LEGO Technic Monster Jam trucks, Grave Digger and Max D Maximum Destruction. So cool to see these monstrous trucks built with the LEGO Technic designs. It's been a little while since I built it with Technic. I'm going to be a little rusty, but I think it's still going to be a lot of fun. So let's get to the many pieces of the Monster Jam Technic LEGO trucks.
Squirrel Stampede 2021! Please swipe Squirrel.
Monster 985,000!
LEGO Technic Monster Jam, set number 42118, Grave Digger. 212 pieces with pullback feature. On the back of the box, these are a 2-in-1 build. You may rebuild your Grave Digger as an off-road buggy. And some interesting factoids about the truck. Inside the box, Grave Digger instructions. We have a large bag of pieces, we have a small bag of pieces, and another small bag, and of course, 4 big wheels. And he ain't using any of them. And stickers, of course. Oh, and what must be the engine of this vehicle? I have been real eager to seeing these sets built. Since first reading about them late last year, let's get this Digger of Grave built.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Squirrel Jam 2021. Introducing Tiny Chipmunk Squirrel on Grave Digger. How many bookshelves can he stand? That's 4 bookshelves! 4 bookshelves for Tiny Chipmunk Squirrel!
Constructed, we have LEGO Technic Monster Jam Grave Digger, and you can tell I'm a little bit rusty on the Technic builds. It's been a while. I had a few mistakes here and there in the speed build. If you spotted them, it does go pretty fast. My main trouble was with these fenders. I had them flipped, and I quickly flipped them off screen, And oh, this sticker is probably hanging on by a thread now since I had to switch sides. But look at this, it's Gravedigger, and it looks fantastic for a first try at a LEGO Technic Monster Jam. I think the only thing you could say that maybe kind of feels off is the wheel size feels a little small. I don't know if they have an appropriate size bubble wheel tire to fit the hubs, but I have stood next to these tires before and they are absolutely fat, and I don't think the set captures that very well. But the overall shape and graphics of Gravedigger are perfect. You've got all these great Gravedigger stickers. You've got the green flame, the little haunted house. What would this be, the digger of grave coming out from the mountain? Oh yeah, back to that rusty on Technic builds. I did forget a piece. I've traced it all the way back down to step number 23. It actually fits right behind the hood here. Might be able to fit that back on. Let's give it a quick try. These little blue studs will go here, and we'll try to fit this inside. Well, we got it in, but I just realized it's going to go through a central pin here, so not officially how you want to build your Gravedigger. I'll pull it out for now because it's probably causing stress on all those pins. Oop, right out the bottom too. Whoops on that. As for the pullback feature, we can move forward all we want to. This motor gives us the ability to move forward, but when we push back on Gravedigger, it loads it up. And there it goes. Really quite smooth. It'll be fun to test this on a longer driveway. Overall though, I'm really impressed with this truck. I think it turned out well for a first run Technic Monster Jam truck. At 212 pieces, the set took me about an hour and 10 minutes to build. Some of that due to my LEGO Technic rusty building abilities, but a good time frame for only 212 pieces. Over an hour to build. And don't forget, this is a 2-in-1 set. There's this great off-road buggy that you can assemble with the pieces. Instructions found online. Curious how the LEGO Technic Monster Jam scale next to the Spin Master Monster Jam diecast trucks. Well, there's the smaller scale sized, obviously, the LEGO Technic truck much larger. But it's almost on par with the Spin Master larger size trucks. You can now see here how the wheel size looks a little small in LEGO form. I think it might actually be all about the width. These Monster Jam trucks' width of their tires are huge. But looking at these trucks together, I think they've done pretty well capturing Gravedigger in LEGO form. Good to see these two trucks together. Well, we can't just build one monster truck, you need to have an event or a rally, so we're gonna also work on the LEGO Technic set number 42119 Monster Jam Max D. Interesting choice for the other truck. I don't really know Max D very well, but the truck looks pretty nice in toy form. A few more pieces must be those spikes on top. On the back of the box, the build of Max D, and an alternative build, a quad bike, which looks pretty interesting. I think I like that a little bit better than Gravedigger's option. Plus more stats for your truck. Inside the box, one booklet of maximum destruction instruction, decal stickers. There's a wheel, there's another wheel. How about a wheel and a fourth wheel? One large bag of pieces, and two small bags of pieces, plus Max D's pullback engine. Let's give Gravedigger some competition and build Max D.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Squirrel Jam with Baronator on the Max D. How many bookshelves can he stand? Oh, and down goes the Baronator!
And the Max D Maximum Destruction truck constructed. You know, after the follies of missing a piece on the Gravedigger, I hired what I thought were two really competent LEGO minifigure mechanics to help me with the Max D construction, and I still forgot another bracket. I'm just not very observant today. Can you see where that bracket goes? It's pretty obvious right now. Structurally, how is my Max D not falling apart? I think what throws me is some of the Technic instructions have them showing you to place them on the reverse side, but not very well done. I think these pins also need to be moved up. So let's take a 5-minute squeak-nickel break and figure this out. Alright, there we go. The bracket is installed right in there. Structure has improved, although surprisingly, it's about the same. And I placed in the pins on the side into the side panels. What an awesome looking LEGO Technic monster truck. Max D turned out very sharp. Look at all the little monster spines coming from the engine and the back here. They look great, added details. The gray, yellow, and orange also very great popping looking vehicle. The sticker work is fantastic. They've done really well. Also a pullback racer. Crazy, there's a lot of power to these. I need to find a good long stretch to run them. And like the Gravedigger, took me about an hour to build. Just a perfect build time for these. So far, all I know of is the Max D and the Gravedigger. After building these, I really hope to be seeing more trucks down the line. They've turned out quite the machine to build. And there we go with LEGO Technic Monster Jam. I would say a success. These are very entertaining LEGO Technic truck builds. If you like today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrel live, and a squament. Let us know what is your favorite Monster Jam truck. Maybe we'll see it in the future with LEGO Technic. Thanks for watching. That's what I have to say about that.